Alan, Alan. Okay, so we start the first English conversation session after Ramadan and Eid, and this is the first event of the English conversation session. We started our events on Saturday with the book club, and that was what is it called in English? The ladder of consciousness?
The map of
The map of consciousness?
conscious.
The map of conscious. Okay, so that was the beginning of our out and about events. That was Saturday. On Sunday, we had the first session of sports, and today we are in the English conversation circle where we discuss any topic of your choice. And if anything that I say or anybody says that is not clear, we can ask to repeat or to explain more. The Out and About, first let's start with the Out and About. Out and About is a social development group based on the idea of building a society based on 5 universal values, which are love, peace, acceptance, forgiveness, and benevolence, and promoting the global citizen concept. So this is Out and About, and everything that we do from book club, circles, trips, everything is dedicated to building the society and promoting this concept. The English conversation session, the objective of the session is to feel free talking in English without any obstacles. If we don't like to speak, fine. If you only like to hear or listen, that's fine. We encourage speaking, but it's up to you. We will not correct any mistakes because the objective is to keep the tongue moving. So we will not correct anything, okay? And this is a space for us to do all the mistakes that we want, okay? So there is no correction. There is no this is right or this is wrong. This is a session where we just keep the language flowing, okay, on any topic that we choose. Now, normally, Dr. Muhammad Hisban, the one who facilitates this session, but during this time, he's busy with his studies and he's now working with his specialty. He's a doctor. So during this time, I will be covering this session. My way is that I give you the choice. We take suggestions on what would you like to talk about, and we take most of the votes and we discuss what you choose. So, who would like to suggest?
Can I have a question?
Yes.
As to correction, language correction. At the beginning, I really love too much that people correct my language because I benefited a lot from it.
Yes.
What's the sense behind not correcting the language in such a session? I see a benefit.
Yes, absolutely.
So, is it?
Now we've been asked to correct language before. Our philosophy is that many people, especially that come for the first time, and many personalities, if they are corrected, they will be afraid to speak. So one correction, and then the second correction, they will stop talking because of their shyness. Okay? And we don't want that to happen. We don't want to make the person feel that he or she made too many mistakes in one sentence, on one conversation. So correcting is really subjective, and the facilitator needs to read a lot of body language to know when it is right to correct and when it is fine not to correct. And we will go into, well, that was wrong, that was right, and we will go into such a thing which might, but there is a benefit for correction. I'm with you totally. But our philosophy and our objective is to keep the language flowing. As if we jumped into Heathrow Airport. Now, I'm in Heathrow Airport.
With a broken language.
Exactly. And I'm at the customs office. And the guy is asking me questions. Okay? I need to use whatever language I have to make myself understood. Okay? And we always say that it's much easier to speak English with foreigners than speaking English with locals in Jordan. Why is that? Because locals in Jordan, they correct us. Okay? And the foreigners, they don't. If they understood what we mean, fine, they keep us going. Okay? And this is why we feel more comfortable speaking English with foreigners rather than speaking English amongst ourselves. So from this philosophy, we chose this approach. Yeah?
This is the first session
We started in 2014.
for English conversation.
But this is the first session after Eid.
Somehow, yeah.
But every session is a first session. So every time we choose a topic and we discuss it. There is no continuation. There is no one topic that we choose from a long time ago. So anyone who joins at any time, he can keep on going. Okay? So, any suggestions for a topic?
Well, I think it's better. First of all, thank you very much for arranging this one because it's my first time in kind of meetup. If it's better that we can first introduce ourselves.
Okay.
This is the best thing. Everybody get to know each other and speak.
Lovely, beautiful. We can do that. Let me take this phone call. Ghadir, I think the most important issue is to encourage them to speak up. Then they will learn to improve their grammar and ask to be corrected. Yes, totally. Yes, Ghadir, that is one way of looking at it. Ghadir is saying that at the beginning, let them speak up, and then buy time to correct. Ghadir, because of, and for all, because of the design of the session, that people always come as a first time, and amongst us, there are people for the first time and other people who joined us, who always join us. We choose to keep on the same philosophy so as not to give differential treatments. Okay, this person we are correcting because that person is coming all the time, and this person we're not correcting because this is the first session. So this is it, I think. Okay, lovely. So let's start with your suggestion to introduce ourselves. Normally we don't do that. But we will do it this session. Why we don't do it? Because it's one of out and about ideas and out and about implementation of the global citizen concept. No, we will do it. No, that's fine, because sometimes we do it. No, it's a beautiful suggestion. We always go with a suggestion. But our philosophy is that a global citizen means that we treat each other without any difference. Okay? So, in Out and About, we discuss, we talk, we play sports, we go trips without knowing anything about each other. And this is the proof that it is very easy to love each other, to be peaceful with each other, to accept each other, to forgive each other, and to give each other without even knowing each other's names. Okay? And this is what we do in Out and About. So when we go, for example, play sports, okay, and people come for the first time, we don't hold the ball and say, wait a minute, I will not pass the ball until you give me your name, what do you work, where do you live, give me your phone number.
Give me your CV. Well, everybody looks at what interests him.
Oh, come on.
Okay, so I'll start with myself. My name is Rami Dole. I am one of Out and About founders and the facilitator of this session. I'm also a life coach. Okay, would you like to go next?
My name is Mahmoud Khater. I'm 28 years old. What else?
What do you do?
My English is
No worries.
I finished my baccalaureate degree in accounting
Okay.
from here, Metro University,
Mm-hmm.
in 2012.
Okay.
Now I am working for my own.
Okay. You have your own office.
Yes.
Lovely. Beautiful stuff.
Enough?
I'm Shaima Aftaran. I'm a quality specialist in healthcare field.
Healthcare
Field.
field. Okay. Lovely.
My name is Lina.
Mhm.
I'm a lawyer.
You're a lawyer. Okay. What specialty?
I mean, you know.
Actually, Lina is one of Circle's facilitators. She has one circle program. It's marriage law. So she gives us what the marriage law in Jordan is and what are the details of all these laws, including marriage, divorce, and all these things. Okay, please.
My name is Abdulrazak Soufan. Well, I'm an electrical engineer. I'm here on a visit to Amman, and I saw this kind of meeting here, and I saw to myself, I said to myself, I will take a chance at this time
Okay.
and see to know the people to talk to them.
Where do you live?
I am from Yemen.
Ah, okay.
Yes, and I live in Saudi Arabia,
Okay.
and I came here just for a short visit.
Lovely, lovely.
I saw this meeting and say, okay, why not? See the people, talk to people, at least rather than you waste yourself in this cafe, shisha and others. So let's get socialize with the people here.
Lovely stuff. Glad to have you.
Thank you very much.
Welcome in Jordan.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
My name is Mu'taz Khawas. I'm a retired finance manager. And so far I do lots of things. Most of them are out and about.
Okay. Mu'taz as well is one of the book club team members.
Yeah.
And drum.
And drama, yes.
And
Dalia Bushman, a graphic designer, and one of Out&About founders as well.
Okay. So the introductions. Now the suggestions. What do you suggest to
it's
discuss?
good, it's good to know, for example, it's good to know that what you do, what's the profession, because he's an accountant, I studied accounting.
Okay.
So that clicks here.
Ah, yes.
Of course.
Yeah.
There is a link.
Actually, in the MBA, we in the awareness session, the first orientation session. So they did this exercise. Everybody says they say their birth date, and why? Because they want to see who's in the first on the same month, and maybe there will be people on the same day, and that exercise makes people come together in groups. So you will feel, like you said, I will feel a connection. Okay, we are in the same field. And we discovered that in that exercise that there was someone on the 24th of January, exactly my birthday. So yeah, actually those kind of exercises is like ice breaking and making connection. You feel connected right away. Okay, so what would you like to discuss?
Suggest
No, I don't suggest.
you are the guest, and
I
think you take the
no,
lead.
so the guest, he should be treated just like given something.
He should be given the privilege.
Okay, the privilege we are asking you to give us the topics.
Okay, Ghadir suggests how to make correct decisions.
Okay.
This is one suggestion. How to make correct decisions. Other suggestions.
About what? Correct decision about work, about life.
This is the topic that she suggested. If we chose it,
Who's Ghadir, by the way?
sorry,
Who's Ghadir?
we're going live. So she's one of the founders. This is live.
Like a ghost,
How we can improve our English.
How we can improve our English language. Oh, that's easy. Come to
here.
Out and About.
What a question, Lina.
End of discussion.
That's what we came for.
صار لي ساعة بدور عليها
Okay, how to improve English language. Yes, this is another suggestion.
How to improve your health.
How to
Daily
improve health.
practice health.
Okay, we have an expert here.
Healing.
Especially with the nowadays people are suffering from all this kind of stress.
Yes.
And also the health problem due to their non-activity, such as people are stagnant in their place. They don't work, they don't go out and do some exercise, work, do some diets and other things. So this is one of the
Okay.
things which actually
Yes, absolutely. Yeah. Okay. So how to improve health? Other suggestions?
We have three so far, right?
Yes.
Yeah, you suggest. Why not? You're the the host.
How to
Never
start
mind.
up a new business.
How to start a new
Here
business
in Jordan.
in Jordan? Okay.
But this is subject here in Jordan.
Yes.
I like this one.
Okay, so we have 4 topics. Let's vote. Who would like to discuss how to make correct decisions? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wow. Okay, 5. How to make correct decisions? 5. How to improve English language? 1, 2, 3. Okay. How to improve health? 1, 2. How to start a new business in Jordan? 1, 2. Okay, so 5 votes for how to make correct decisions. Okay. Normally, Ghadir, the one who suggested the topic would start the floor. So until my voice reaches you, it will take about a couple of minutes. So we'll start with someone who would like to start the floor.
Who's in business?
No.
Okay, you have already.
The topic is how to make correct decisions.
Okay, I think the decisions come, good decisions come from good knowledge.
Okay.
And good knowledge comes from good information. And good information comes from good data. So it's a series of things that you should start with until you tell a good decision.
Okay.
If you just give a decision without a data, without knowledge, without what you want to do, so it's not a decision.
Okay.
It will lead to a bad conclusion.
We say it's an informed decision
Yes.
rather than a guesswork. Okay.
You should also share with the expert people.
Okay.
Actually, it's very. I could say that if anybody wants to start his own business, just from the beginning, I think it will be not that perfect, or he will do a lot of mistakes.
Okay.
Because if you do some business just based on your information or whatsoever, it's okay. You get that one, but you also consult the expert people. Rather than we normally say that start from where the people end,
Yes.
so that you don't go. For example, people are talking about business in Georgia.
Mm.
So if I read it based on the information, maybe it will mislead me.
Yes.
But if I ask the expert, okay, he will tell me.
Don't expect too much from
All
it.
the lawyers, all the lawyers, I mean, they can also tell me about the rules, what's going on.
Yes.
Because sometimes you go and you open some, establishment or a company, then you end up with some unforeseen problems, which may be due to law, due to the environment, due to so many things. So I'm just saying that it's better that you talk to the experts,
Yes.
if you can. I mean, and you should actually.
Yeah. So consultation. Okay.
Okay.
Mm.
I like the philosophy, she said.
Mm.
I like the practice, he said, about business decisions.
Mm.
But I look at it from a different angle. I look at it from how to teach young people,
Mm.
how to teach children to make good and right decisions, right from early age. This is important to build up this ability in young people, so they grow up with that talent.
Yes.
It becomes a talent when they're used to it since early ages.
Yes.
Because sometimes you see people at, grown up, 20 and 30 and more, but they don't know how to make decisions. In life general, not in business only, and not as a philosophy as well. In life in general, I remember when any young person asks me about something, I don't give him the answer straight away as a ready-made decision for him to go and implement. No. I give him, and by the way, you implement that in life coaching. You don't decide on behalf of others.
Yes.
You help him to decide. If you do that early enough, with children, they grow up with that ability. So he's at 10 years, he comes to baccalaureate, he doesn't ask you or consult with you, what should I study? He thinks about that himself. There are people, they suffer after work because they rely on their parents on everything.
Yeah.
They didn't learn how to make decisions. Sometimes it's an easy life, that other people deciding for you. Other people, if you take the positive side of it, taking care of you.
Yeah.
This is not taking care
No.
at all. This is something harmful for building up the personality. So, as to making decisions, I think everybody should learn how to teach young people, how to teach children, how to make decisions from what to eat and what to drink and what you can give advices, but you cannot make decisions on behalf of others. I think this is
Can I say something?
this is important.
Yes.
It's so true. I remember I was a teenager and my mom used always to pick me on my clothes. So she was very angry sometimes. I said, Mom, what should I wear? You're going out. She said, go with what you want. It's our choice. I think it's easy.
Yeah. You were saying something.
Yeah, I was saying that in the place where I live in, okay, the people get married actually without even seeing sometimes the woman.
Yeah.
And that's actually, maybe I think it's okay.
No, it's
But
okay,
actually, this is the, tradition.
Let me give you the scenario in my head.
Yeah.
So we call this in English arranged marriage.
Yeah.
Okay. So we go to the guy. Okay. So the mother comes to to her son. Listen, I will pick you someone. She's like this, that. Okay. Of decision making, and this is important in decision making. Now Shayma said, informed decision based on information. Okay. Now there are different levels of information, and we need to take tradition into consideration. Okay.
So let's go back. Actually, I'm not saying that with business. Let's go back to how to make business.
It's his decision. And this is decision making. In decision making, we do not want to interrupt traditions. We cannot say that this tradition is right or wrong in decision making. We take tradition into the process. Okay? Now, if we want to go to another level of information, I would like to see her. Okay? Can we go and visit them? Okay? So
That's
this
a practical one.
now this is another level of information. No, you cannot. Skill. When we come to them with a suggestion, that they will know what to do with it. There is another level where I know what I want. If I practice from early age to know what I want, to know what kind of clothes that I want to wear, to know what kind of car I would like to ride, to know what kind of...
If you don't have a free will, no,
You will
there is
have-
a very
To see where is the wind coming from, and is it hot or cold? And the other option is
Plus, please, if you allow me,
yes.
you
So
should
free
have
will-
the capability. You want to go to a picnic. Okay, where will you go? You will go, for example, to...
That's another question.
For example, to Atapak, or you go to this...
no, not
So, okay, no, the capability, for example, you have the car to go, you have the thing, because sometimes we dream more than we can, we can actually do.
More than our resources.
More than our, yes, so you should also balance your resources with your goals.
Okay? Yes.
So you cannot achieve some of them. Sometimes we have the dream. You should.
What are the procedures, knowledge, okay? What are the procedures for me to succeed in studying? You need to get 99.9 in Tawjihi.
nice.
Okay? Yes, only. I need this amount of money to study medicine. And I want to consult with my family and get their blessings on this decision. Okay? So 3 areas.
I will compare my situation when I have a situation,
Okay.
a now situation. and I want to make a decision to
Okay.
go to another situation.
Okay, from point A to point B.
I make a compare from point A to point B.
Yes.
This is the answer of how to make a choice. I make a compare from point A to from point A and B, and compare the benefits from.
Is good wife. So he thinks like this. Even if he has the choice and he says, okay, I agree or I disagree, but it's a needed one. He cannot decide because he is he's not have an
was
experience.
raised
about.
like
He
this.
don't he didn't know if it's okay or not. So it's a needed one. I think that.
Can I comment on that?
Yes.
I think in such a society, the choices are limited.
Tell you, nowadays it's different. Okay, everybody can see the girl, even if it's arranged marriage.
Yeah.
Okay, then ultimately you'll have to see her. You'll talk to her. People are getting, but I'm talking about old fashion. I don't know who started this kind of marriage. I think marriage. I didn't. I'm not the one who started it. See? I
Okay.
was commenting on that one. Okay, but it's needed. As you say, that means it's somebody's got it with her, and you find out that this is not actually matching your, characters or something like that. So you will say, okay, I'm sorry, I cannot get this. And by the way, it's all Arab like this one before.
Yeah, most of us, even in Jordan, sometimes traditions play a role in this.
Many interruptions. I keep tuned to our conversation, but I'm not able to look at your comments and reply to them because we're getting so many.
Show this to do, so he can keep it guided. He cannot do another choice.
Okay, if we go back to the title of our conversation, the title of the conversation is how to make correct decisions. The process of decision making starts with what you want, not what they want. Okay, so the beginning is with me, what I want.
The goal.
Yes, this
The
is
goal.
mine. Okay, whether it is marriage, whether it is
Business.
studying, business. For let's say someone came to me and I said, I want to do business in Bahrain. And they told me, okay, as a Jordanian, doing business in Bahrain, you can open either a training center, for example, either a training center or a consultancy. This is what you can do. Now I have this information. Now I need to make my decision. They did not limit my decision. They told me the information.
The process.
This is the information. It's like I want to study medicine.
They limit you.
Just a minute. It's like I want to study medicine and I need in Tawjihi 99. I work, study. I got 89. They did not limit me. But the rule, the rule, it's part of the information.
The hindrances, as you say, obstacles.
Or for 3 months. And she said, many Slovenians ask me, how do you get married in India without even knowing your husband? Without knowing your husband. Because in India, it's arranged marriages and they don't know each other. She said, well, I feel lucky or luckier than you in Slovenia. In Slovenia, you need to have the first boyfriend, get your heart broken, and then find another boyfriend, and then get tired of finding another boyfriend.
Well, that makes sense.
And then you stop. And this is my decision. We might have a problem because we did not continue. What kind of person do I want to get married to? Because if the issue is I want only to get married, full stop. Oh, great. I'll pick the third person who comes from the door. Okay, I can get married that way. And the third person, I say 1, no, 2, 3. Okay, will you marry me? And this, it's over. Yes,
On the road. So maturity
absolutely.
is important.
And-
in general, in making decisions, in general, you need maturity.
In maturity, and let's put it in more precise words. Maturity nudge. In any decision, there are prerequisites. Okay. So to put maturity in more exact words, to get married, what do I need to know? It's like in medicine. If you
Yeah, that's right. Or food or whatsoever is that, or what do you call that one? The one with the milk. They make it in what? Yes.
Mansaf?
Mansaf.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, the milk.
So
Yeah,
you
yogurt,
should
yogurt.
you should have actually
That thing, Mansaf, you
Yeah.
know, this is not
Yeah.
thing. This is
it's
a big thing.
decision. You have to have a clear mind of what you want. Then you have to build step
Yes.
to achieve that.
That's the plan.
Smart.
Also, you have to not only the matching. Maybe that girl, I'm with her 100% matching. We have we share the same hobbies, the habits, everything. But actually, we don't have the house. We don't have the money.
Yes.
You don't have the blessing of the parents sometimes also, because you have very important. to
It's
have
the process. It's the process. Yes.
Or maybe the rules does not allow you.
Yeah. Great, lovely. So we come to the end of this session. For more information on decision making, you can join الأزبكية بجبل عمان. اللي بحب يقرأ إلكترونيك موجود عندنا بمجموعة Out and About. سكشن الفايلات. بنفس سكشن الفايلات بيقدر ينزل الكتاب إلكترونيك ويقراه. ويوم السبت بنكون من الساعة 5:30 للساعة 7 بمكتبة الأزبكية، والميسر رح تكون إيمان. يوم الأحد رح نكون مع اليوم الرياضي من الساعة 8 للساعة 10